a Dawson. Might call it a Dawson. That's his Dawson. Shit. That motherfucker, that ain't got
none of them. None of them got them.
It's a
I don't
Dawson.
know what to call it.
Yeah, call that motherfucker a Sunter or a Dawson. That's what you call that motherfucker. That big wildebeest. Man, you ever looked at this thing dressed up with the heels and all that shit? Like, nigga, you already tall in the bitch. And you put the heels on? Now you towering over people, man.
Now you want to stand out like that?
Now that's a big ass freaky alien genotype right there.
Stand out like
That's
that?
a big ass freaky alien. That nigga won't stand out like that. Nigga, whatever.
Nigga and nigga at
It
the
wants to
same time.
stand out like that. Yeah. My God.
That nigga. Damn.
Yeah, man. We got some, but we got like that dude that made the gas out of what he made out of trash, I believe it was, plastic, something like that. When he made his second video, I was reading the comments, and there was a dude, because he had ended up raising like $30,000 to make a better prototype of that shit. And the engineer was in the comments. It was multiple engineers were in the comments speaking, and they were like, he did that with $30,000. They was like, that's crazy. How professional it looks and how good it looks, and all he had was $30,000. So they were just talking about how good the shit looked, but the whole point of this is we skipping over the fact that this nigga taking his trash and using it for gasoline. Now I'm praying for the young brother, because if you notice, most people don't even know he made a second video. Most people only know that one video, and he went missing for a while. Huh?
Not to cut you off. Our Popeyes started staying open till the old closing at 2 a.m.
Oh, them
now.
late hours?
Yeah, they
Y'all
just
got
they
that
just
action,
started
dog.
They need that after dark. They need
That's
that after
that
hours.
good after the club food
I
right
ain't
there.
gonna lie. I'm like, go get me some biscuit now.
Hey, they started that shit out here to try it out, and it's been working. People come after the club.
Fuck that shit. I still want my
Tear
24 hour
Popeyes up.
Walmart back. I don't give a fuck what you say, Al.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
I
I
I
want
want
my
my
24
24
hour
hour
Walmart.
Walmart
I
back.
want my 24 hour Walmart.
They used to come in handy. That's what they used to
Yeah, them 24 hour Walmart used to come in.
Get out the club, be bored as shit, don't want to go home. You want to walk
do.
around
Go walk
Walmart.
around Wally World. 'Cause they was in
Oh.
there too. Hey, boy, they had them things out there today, boy. Listen to them. It was cold as it get. And them bitches was out there half naked. I was like, man, bitches, y'all really don't disappoint, do you? Especially you. And see, this is the thing, though. I was trying not to get drunk, but let me stress why. A 24-ounce beer was $11. A mixed drink was $13. Now, I could get a 24-ounce beer for $2.50 at the gas station, and these bitches was charging $11. When I tell you a mixed drink, I'm talking about them little plastic cups you get at the club.
Hey.
That's what they was charging $13 for. Now, mind you, I look behind the counter to look at the liquor that they trying to charge me $13 for. I ain't know the names of none of that shit. I'm like, what kind of backwater cheap liquor you trying to fucking bring over here and sell me for $13 a cup?
At a high price.
You ain't see You ain't see too many people with that beer and that liquor. Now I did. I will say this much. And I started to send y'all a picture of this because I had already had the caption for the picture in my head. I was gonna send y'all a picture of this band and I was gonna say, man, look at this shit. This nigga walking around with a Bud Light and an AK-47, man. Cause the nigga had a Bud Light in one hand and a Twisted Tea in the other hand. So that nigga got that AK in his other hand. But them niggas was out there drinking that Twisted Tea. I guess because it's so much stronger, you know, it gets you where you want to be. It wasn't the people that was getting on the ride. It was just the people walking.
I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Hot my
Oh.
asshole.
All right,
I hear
take
him
it
yawning
easy,
over
man.
there. It's that time.
But
That time,
Alright, my
shit,
nigga.
just later. Yeah, shit, I'm trying to stay up with you for a little while, but once you shut it down, I'm out. I cut the game on, the game been looking at me.
Yeah, after I do this 3 objectives or whatever, yeah. I'm gonna shut it down.
Yeah, I sit here and fuck around with you while you do that, cause shit. And like I say, bro, I was standing up all goddamn day, listening to Pandora Radio
Oh, yeah,
and watching
yeah.
YouTube videos, YouTube
Yeah,
shots.
next time.
Oh man, them joints hurting, man. Them joints is hurting.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, laying in the bed with the pain, huh? And that was probably the flu, bro, you had, man.
Probably still do that.
That freaky ass flu. Yeah, that's you probably do. You just over the worst. You know, when you get over the worst parts of it. For me, is when I always do this shivering in the bed shit. Like I get cold and I just want the cover on me, right? But then my body start hurting. So I want the cover off of me because the cover hurting me by touching my skin. And then my body start aching. And then I throw the cover back on me. And it's a whole little process. Because I'm cold, but I don't want the cover on me because my body aching. Just be fucked up. Now, once I get past that first, about 2 days? Oh, yeah, I'm good after that. I start shaking back, you know? I still be a little out of it, but I'm better.
At house, I was going through some tremendous pain yesterday. Valentine's Day. I wanted to take the lady out of it.
I feel you, brother.
Yeah, she knew it
Fucking
was too
flu,
bad, but I
that
would've
sickness ain't no.
That's what I just gave
Broke
her some money.
off,
Like,
huh?
baby, just take this good old money. Cause I said, okay, do nothing. That's probably gonna be how much it's gonna
Yeah.
cost to go out.
So, look, just order up some food. Shit,
But she understood. That's
Shit,
why she had laid out.
I told you what I did. I told you what I did, didn't I? We ain't got my food, nigga, and
Oh yeah. Hey,
After-
guess what I ate
after I-
today?
what you ate?
Chili's.
We're talking about him, huh? Hey, you ain't see that ultimate Cajun pasta?
Oh man, hey, they didn't
They-
have it there,
they
but I
ain't
got
have
the
it?
ribs though.
Bro.
I was like, man, if they had the ultimate Cajun, man, I sure would.
That ultimate Cajun pasta. I would make some. Sure what? I was gonna make some today, but we was gone. You know, I'm gonna probably make some of that shit. Just to see. Normally, when they make it, they cut up tomatoes and they cut up green onions. Troyetta doesn't like it with the tomatoes and the green onions. I like it. I like it with that.
Yeah.
But she don't like it. But what I'm thinking about doing is making some and sprinkling my stuff on after. See what the trick to what the way they cook theirs? They cook the pasta, and this how they do it so fast. They cook the pasta, they cook the shrimp, and they throw that shit on top of the pasta with the sauce. The pasta already had a sauce on it. And they sprinkle that smoked paprika on there. Maybe that might be Old Bay too, a little Old Bay. Sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Then they take the cooked chicken and the cooked shrimp and just sit it on top of that. They don't mix it in with the pasta sauce.
Oh, they added like a topping after the fact. Everything.
Exactly. Yep. That's how they do that shit. And believe it or not, that shit makes a difference when you eating it. The reason I say that, I was looking at this cook. He was talking about the perfect Caesar salad. And he was saying how when you get a Caesar salad, when you're making it, he said, take the dressing, put the dressing on the salad.
You asked me about the membership thing? Let me knock this round and I'll come here and do it.
Yeah, that nigga said that you put the Caesar salad on the leaf of the lettuce, and then you add your cheese in, and you stir the salad up again. Then you add your chicken in, and you stir the salad up again. And I started doing that with these little salad kits that I have. Before, I used to put the cheese, the chicken, and pour the sauce all over everything. And you would get globs of sauce like that. But when you do it the way that man say to do it, some reason that shit just feel like it's spread out evenly, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know, I know me, I always think like, oh man, fuck all that. All that shit going in my mouth regardless shit. But when I tried it, yeah, that's some valid shit, you know? I ain't think that shit was valid, but it is, man. I say, damn, this shit changed the game for me.
Like I was telling you the other day about the kids over
Motherfucker done taught me something.
Hey, they don't like onions and green peppers. But for some reason, when I cook it with my spaghetti and shit, they like that shit because it's a certain way.
They in on it. And you see, for me in this house, though, my problem is we clash because there's this chili that Cajuns down here make, and it's a rough chopped chili. Is what I guess you would call it, because they take like the bell pepper and onion, and you have big old chunks. I mean big old chunks of bell pepper and onion in the, I mean like might be 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch, you know? That's how big it be. And a lot of black people don't like that because they like their shit cut up small. But I've never been one to stick to those regular black, you know, rules. So I used to eat this with the white boys, and that shit used to taste good to me. So sometimes I want that. So if I want that, I can't cook it and expect her to eat it, because she's not gonna eat it. Junior's not gonna eat it if I do it. But the problem tends to be whenever I cook and I cook a little bit, they want to eat 5-6 times. But if I cook a lot, they eat 1 or 2 times and that's it. They don't want the food no more. They don't want leftovers.
They do the opposite of basically
I don't
what
want
you
them
do.
leftovers. Exactly. So whenever I cook a little bit, I gotta fight for my portion, you know? I got to be up in here like, damn man, y'all eating that shit up. Let me get in here before I miss out. Yeah, let me get some of this. God damn. But whenever I cook a whole bunch of that shit, and it could be something that I know that they eat. And shit, man, I guess because they know it's there. They know it's in there, or they can eat it later. That's what they be on. You're pissing me off.
Hit me with an RPG.
But I like seeing those onions and bell peppers, and even when black people cut them up small, I still like to see that in my food. I love the contrast that it gives to the color of the beans, the color of the red spaghetti sauce. You know, it changes up the look of it, and it changes the flavor, of course, and it changes the texture to a certain degree. I love that.
It give off a very
But
interesting
they
flavor.
do
I like the
not,
combination.
Yeah, and they don't like that. You know, I've seen Troyetta. She'll cook a pot of spaghetti that this is for her and Junior, and she figured I'll eat some of it, which I will. But she won't put no bell pepper and onions in that shit, and that's not how she cook it every time. Yeah, that's not how she cook it every time, but she does that sometimes. You know, me, I'm the type of person, they don't have no bell pepper and onion, I gotta go to the stove. She's the type of person, they don't have no bell pepper and onion, oh well, I'm just gonna use, I ain't have it, so I didn't use it. No, I'm not cooking without this shit. and the thing is, she didn't learn that from her parents and them, man. Her grandmother's known for cooking, and that's who taught her. Known for cooking. That woman would never cook nothing without no bell pepper. Not a single solitary thing would she cook without it. But Troyetta just, like I say, she don't like to eat them, so she don't mind not using them. But I tell her, I said, man, that take away from your flavor, man. You tripping.
Yeah, man, I'm raised in the country and everything like you, dog. And my grandma, my mama, and all them, they put onions in their beans, dog.
Dog, onion, bell pepper. Don't let me get crunk with you. And when the beans done, I'll fuck around and sprinkle some green onions on top of my goddamn plate of beans and rice.
You like it crunchy.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I love vegetables, dog, in my stuff. I love it. If it go, it go. Garlic, throw that in there too. Shit. Give me all that. Give me all that shit. I need all of it. God damn.
I ain't mad at you, dog. I'm the same way, dog. I like my shit a certain way, dog. Ooh, it make the meal taste much better.
It do, man. It do. And that's just like beans, for instance. That's why I was I had my mama laughing the other day. I say, Mama, I said, I can't eat Popeye's red beans no more. She said, why not? I said, I realized. I said, let me ask you, Mama. I said, if somebody came to your house, told you they was gonna cook a pot of beans, and they wasn't gonna put no smoked sausage, no smoked neck bone, no smoked turkey neck, no smoked ham hock, no smoked nothing in that pot. I said, what you tell them? She said, I tell them they gotta get out of my kitchen. I said, that's what Popeyes do. That's just what they do. They don't put nothing in them damn beans.
It's your
I never thought about that.
Being a restaurant, they ain't gonna go to extra additives like that unless it's a certain type of restaurant. That's how I think.
Bruh, it's this little joint called Fat Albert right here. Fat Albert right here, they barely have a line. You go over there to them and you get the red beans, they got a piece of sausage in it. They cook their red beans with sausage. See, I can tell you how this works for Popeyes. I don't know if you want to know now. If it's something you don't want to know, then.
Oh, go ahead.
So these beans come pretty much cooked already. They come in a Ziploc bag. Now they used to be real wet. So what they would do is they used to cut the bag open and put it in a heater, in this little heating tray thing. But now the beans don't come wet anymore. They cook, but they come pasty. So now what they do is they gotta put the beans in they put a little water in the beans and they put the beans in this little tray. So now it's the same basic idea, but now they gotta add water, and before they didn't used to have to add water to it.
So
Then when
much
you
more- a
order
little
your
bit more
beans,
dry now.
they come dried out. Well, not dried out, but more dried than what they used to.
Yeah.
So they add water to it to make them more moist. And that's all they do, and they put it in a heating tray. And when you order beans, they scoop that shit, put it in that container. They take the rice, put the rice on top, put the cap on. There go your beans and rice. I can't do it no more, dog. I told her, give me the rice dressing, the Cajun rice. Shit. Cajun rice, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. I'm all for that. The beans and rice, though, you can miss me with that one nowadays. Can't do it. It's a no-go for me, dog. And you know, crazy enough, I don't get gas when I eat them beans. I don't know why. When I eat Popeye's beans, I don't get gas when I eat them. I get gas when I eat homemade beans. Real bad too.
I think it's a violation of beans when you don't have either a good biscuit or cornbread.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it because
I love
I mean,
cornbread.
let me say it like this. I like cornbread, but I don't like eating cornbread with beans. I like eating cornbread like cake. I take cornbread and I put a bunch of butter on top of it. And I heat it up and that butter drains into the cornbread and I eat it like that and it tastes sweet to me. It tastes like a
Warm and
cake.
moist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that roll shit, yeah, you can mess me with that one too. I don't like eating bread with my beans, so I don't fool with that.
Now,
My daddy used to like that.
The biscuit I'm talking about is the of the caliber.
Oh, like the Popeyes type biscuit. Now you see when I and that's enough. When I get that biscuit with them, I eat that with the chicken. I don't eat that with the that was their old biscuits anyway. The new biscuits I only eat them with them. But before I would eat that with the chicken. I didn't eat that with my beans either. I just never was like you would like that. That's how my daddy was. But see, Troyetta don't bake cornbread up in here, and I don't bake it too regular my damn self. Every blue moon I make it.
Cause she'll make some good ass food like, baby, why you ain't making cornbread with this? I complain so damn much now, she makes the cornbread.
Charges set on objective Bravo.
Yeah, I guess you can say my great grandmama and my grandma affected them.
We've got mass casualties. We've got to stop our losses.
It's their fault.
But for me, I take the lately for certain. I've been eating a lot of this damn salad and meat, and I'll eat like a meal maybe at the end of the day if I've been drinking. But if I ain't been drinking, shit, I'm just gonna eat meat and salad at the end of the day too. Like today I ate chicken. I ate 3 chicken wings and a salad.
You're leaving the AO. Return to
But
combat.
after me being out all day with Junior, and I bought him something to eat, I was like, fuck it, man, let me grab me something, shit. And I was planning on drinking tonight, but shit, too tired, man.
I'm about to say, your ass
like,
ain't
fuck
gonna make
that
it,
liquor.
you too tired. You about ready, probably damn near about ready to shut out. About to be 11 o'clock.
Oh shit, once you get off, I'm done. Moby, my man. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get on this.
Get on.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this game, you might as well call it when I'm finished. I done did the
Oh, all right. I'm done. The objectives. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up in this room.
Go up in there, take me a good shot.
And
Oh, man, I had to take my son on a
bro.
reality drive today.
Show him them hoes.
I had to show them people that, you know, what happens when you get bad grades and you want to lack the education. Ain't nobody gonna treat you serious. You're gonna be in a bum on the street. So I took him to the air and all this phone.
Bum on the street. And then they can see what his future could be if he don't.
Exactly. You seen the mama, the girl that was pregnant with the baby? She was a bum, homeless. That baby don't deserve that damn type of treatment.
Yep.
But it's gonna happen.
Didn't even ask to be here.
Mm-hmm. But it's gonna happen. And they had, I guess, at the time they was having some type of food run because they had a lot of cows out there feeding the homeless. I'm like, you want to sit out there and be amongst them and have your couch and all that shit out in the middle of the street?
Waiting on that handout.
Yeah, it was that life lesson. I'm not one of the ones that want to keep on, want to beat the hell out of my son. That ain't what I want to do. I'm not going to do it. Well, I'm going to show you reality, though. I'm not. I'm a firm believer in discipline.
See?
I don't like whooping their ass.
Him and Junior line up about the same age range.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he what 15?
Mm-hmm.